Hi guys, me Misha. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Let's see our day. Oops. Okay. MOEX. IWM is in the balance. This is volumed. So now it's good to go up to here. Counter trend though. So close to the monthly level. Super careful. Nothing happened here. As always. That is all. But yeah, last hour of the day and then boom. And then boom. Bada boom. A little correction here. Yeah. Technically, we don't need to limit the range up to 0.5 of the half of the range because it's in the balance now officially. 1, 2, 1, 2. This build up is interesting. But yeah. Something tells me that we're gonna have an interesting fall season. Something is gonna fall in the fall. You know what I mean? Oof. Spy. And like no strong movement, it just like slowly crawls. To the pivotal point of rotation, rotary point. I don't know if it's like valid to call it rotary point. Yeah, that's the potential. That's the potential. Oof. F. Gotta be careful. August is near. August is near. Dollar tries to revive. I think it's setting up. I think Russia will face another ruble crisis this fall, as it often does. Yeah, that wouldn't have worked. Yeah, that's my trading coaches. Trade, not mine. If a little bit volume we got in here. Yeah. Boom. Yeah, that would suck if I get stuck in this guy. Because there's room. You know what I mean? There's room to fall. Yeah, I hope it will break me even. It's a little bit extended right now, so maybe like 2.5 and then up. Hope so. We got the exhaustion volume. Okay. What are you trying to tell me? The fjord. Fjord. Alrosa. I'm looking at Alrosa. Looks good. The volume distribution looks good. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I'm choking myself. It's below the transition extremum. It's in a good place. And this looks like an exhaustion. I'm sorry. Wait, what is this? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Good volume, good volume. Looks like it wants to go down. After this volume. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This tail. And volume down. But you see how it was going up, 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 up. Correction, 1 bar. Roll and then boom. Yeah. I don't think so. And we're below transition extremum now. Yeah. On volume spring. That's a sentence. I'm still looking for it to interact. The stock that I want. No, it's like 2 bar up thrust. Weird as hell, but and now it's in a balance. That spring will need a test. So I would very much would love it to go here. PM 2.5 and buy it from there. I don't know how though on the on daily. Keep on watching. Huh. Tell me this spring is gonna hold. It's a transition extremum now. Volume is higher. Volume is higher, but went down, down, down. Then transition extremum. Yeah, it's right. And yeah, it is what it is. I think I'd buy from here. It's weird though. down here, exhausted. Yeah. Whereas Otis, apparently elevators are less lucrative than weapons. Sorry. I'm sorry. But Otis didn't hold the level. Oh yeah, and this bar is a sentence. And it was an up thrust. It was a 2-bar up thrust, volumed. It was balance, and the volumed 2-bar up thrust of expanding creek. And there was this. And then there was this. Boom, down, 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 and here up, 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 up. Boom, and nothing here, and then down. Yeah. Let's give an eye. What else can I say? This dude just continues to grind. Just continues to grind. Without Mishka. Good in continuation of the trend now, again. I'd be super careful though. And August is near, to be honest with you. So yeah, there will be where was the last level? For God's sake. It's here. It was here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. And you see the break is almost volumeless, unvolumed, volumeless. Oof. Look at this volume once again. Google just defies the logic. Boom. Same deal. That's earnings though. Just goes. Just goes. Boom, boom. Yeah. Oops. A lot of time, the only chance is to buy the price. Look at the IBM. Were they the very first high-tech stock in the world? I bet they are not, but OGs for sure. Wait, what happened here? Why do I even have this level? No, I'm sorry. Okay. It was the level, yeah. Yeah, ooh. This guy has a room to... We have data from 1968 on this guy. And they're on NYSE. Why are they not on NASDAQ? Was even like NASDAQ around the corner back then. But look, this is a beauty. Just like probably can cut off all the levels. So it's gonna break tomorrow, so no need to cut off the levels. Boosh. Union Pacific is very specific. Yeah, this volume is not good. On correction, this volume, it's like spring, but The reason being it's already in correction, so yeah, that's the biggest L. Yeah, so I don't think so. And the volume is like here. We are below it now. Bye, CVS. I'm glad I don't have you. Genuinely, really glad. 960, 995. That's interesting. Huh. That's interesting. Oof. Why? This is what the day that I know. Oh, I cut off the levels. Yeah, makes sense. On months, when it's yes, when it officially went into correction. On monthly, I discontinued the daily levels. Changed direction and confirmed, so it's no good in continuation of the trend anyway. So you can go. You can go. Thank you very much. 2 bar up thrust and 0.5. After changing the direction a little bit too far. And volume is a little bit too big. And nothing on the Harley. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And this guy. What is it trying to tell us? Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Also, all this volume on correction, like, please. Spring test, resumption of the trade. Interesting. Index and an LMK, an LMK. Gosh, I'm losing my Russian. An LMK. Boom. Look at these movements. They're like just insane. Again, that was a spring probably, and then test and boom, sales resume. Leaving Mishka behind. Absolutely no chance for Mishka. Arguably that was a arguably boom, what a massacre. It's probably this, and then it's probably, yeah, I think it's more this apps than anything else. Alright, okay. Oops. Yeah. Huh. You see? Up thrust but unvolumed. But we got the local extremum anyways, so now it's in this range. Baboosh. What are we looking at? Ooh. Yeah. Too late for the party. There's a lot of emotional work in seeing all the stocks going taken off without you. And you kind of predict them right. You're like, oh, it's about to pop, and then there's no good entry point, and you know, and then it goes without you, and you're like, ah, what a massacre. Ketchup. Look at this volume. Ketchup is done correcting. Maybe not. But maybe for now, it's like, no, I got enough. I'm gonna go up. Like, that was a test level in volume spring that didn't need a test. What was in 0.5? Oh, but yeah, no. It was transitioning extremum. Boom. Unvolumed. Oh yeah, wait. Volumed. That's a spring that didn't need a test. Yeah. But look where it is. There's no context on daily, on monthly. There's no context on monthly for daily. Moved. Okay, I'm getting tired. Let's just see the biggest losers. Loser. Don't be a loser. Be a winner. Ooh. I think this is a loser. Well, I mean, you never know. But yeah, on daily I'd say so. It would be good to 0.5. But there's nothing here. But nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. I think it's the same thingy going on here. No, it actually it broke. It feels like something is setting up. I don't expect something to blow soon. August is near. SPY is extremely weak. Kind of like still have some inertia. Hold on, let me plug in my Mac. My Mac. Yeah, it still has some inertia, but ugh, that was hot. Look, you see, that's why markets are absolutely unpredictable, at least within my system. Just need to wait for a moment. Yeah, it's not continuation of the trend, it's T2. Bigger volume on spring, bigger volume before spring, but who cares? Well, who cares? Yeah. Turn there. You see how like these volumes, they're almost like magic. It's like this zone and it went in there. It just scrolls higher and higher. Looks like it wants to break. Yeah, Moist worked. And I closed it manually, but it would have closed me for whatever was the original stop. I closed it after this, somewhere around here. No, wait. No, freaking wouldn't. Would it? I think it's gonna go. It has more room. But let me see actually real quick. Just out of the curiosity. My trading coach put the take profit 183. So yeah, the original take profit was 183. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Good job. Exiting manually after this volume. When I saw this volume, I was like, no, thank you, I'm good. Yeah, and I cut off my profit. Just to play safe. Yeah. It must have been here. Not on the way up, but on the way down. I woke up, I saw this volume, and it was like here, and I was, thank you very much. I'm out. And look, wasn't a bad choice in the hindsight. It still may go. There is nothing terrible on the daily, but like it's not in the right place on monthly, not in the right place on annual. Well, technically it's in a K place, but this volume, yeah. So, good job, Mishka, is all I'm saying to myself. Yeah, it looks like a lot of things are like hanging out there, ready to go down, to be honest with you. To be honest with you. Yeah, and then oops. And then this thing happens, and it finally breaks, and that's the biggest volume. So technically, that was that was, and it's a good volume distribution because you do want the break under ice to be the biggest volume, but then it didn't work today. Yeah, everything was checking out. 0.5, change direction, everything comes to sign of strength. And then, yeah, there was. And the level. So it's going down, down again, then broke, and here it went like volume and then another volume. So it went down, you see. So locally, locally. How do you pronounce locally? Not the luckily, but locally. Mishka English. 1 bar rolls, so yeah. So that was it. And then, yeah, didn't give us a test. That was 1 bar spring, but test went into T2, so yeah. Would have been avoided, but yeah, all in all, nah. And volume top thrust of the wait. This was technically. Yeah, no, this wasn't transition extreme. Yeah, it was in this weird balance and then popped higher and then on volume top thrust and nothing on hourly. So this is definitely good for a short, not for daily watch. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah. I think it's gonna be fun soon. I think it's gonna be fun this soon. Bush. Huh. Interesting. Look at this guy. Springton 0.5. I'm not happy about this at all. And it's a reaction bar on yearly. It's right there in the balance. And then this happens. So I wouldn't. That's earnings. Yeah, now we need test anyways on daily. On hourly there's nothing. Yeah, that needs a test on daily. Boom. You guys, I think we're gonna see some movements soon. Maybe not in July, maybe in August, but most definitely will. At least a correction, but Maybe something more than correction. Video. Yeah, it just goes. This guy. Boom. Went to 0.5. Did it spring. Boom, and now it up thrusts the T2. Ooh, it's high. It can go lower. It can go lower. And yeah. What a fun. Device any logic. Stop it. This guy just grinds higher and higher and higher. It's absolutely unstoppable. I would be only able to join like here once. That's it. But anyhow, let's see the biggest losers. Nothing too dramatic today. I think the morning looked like way worse. What is it? Like there's something like around 10%. Oh, you can see it went to 0.5. Oof. Sexy. Exhaustion volume at 0.5. This is amazing. Amazing. Yeah. Too bad the sign of strength is too low. And it's only the first month. Yeah, I'm gonna go. You guys trade responsibly. On your own, carry out all decisions single-handedly. Learn and grow in the communities of like-minded people, such as myself. I'm shooting tomorrow, but Fjord is on the table. ZTS is in my mind. And all these guys. This is alright. I want this guy. This is alright, I think. Netflix is not alright. Yeah, I want this guy. Just wonder if it shoots up and then does the test. But I would want it to close like around here and then test to 0.5. And that's where I would catch it. But there's nothing on daily. We'll see. We'll see. Take care.